Good day everyone. For today's video lesson on pre-calculus, conic section, we will tackle about the third conic section which is all about parabola. In this particular video, we will discuss on how to transform the equations of the parabola. Specifically, the standard equation of a parabola into general format. So on the previous video, you have learned how to transform the general equation into standard format. But this time, we will tackle about how to find for the general equation given the standard equation of a parabola. But before proceeding in transforming the standard equation to general, recall muna natin ano ba yung dalawang standard equation ng parabola. So for a parabola that opens upward or downward, it's given by x minus h quantity squared is equal to the 4c multiplied by the quantity of y minus k. Remember that if c is greater than 0, it is a parabola that opens upward, and if c is less than 0, a parabola will go downward. Then the other one is given by y minus k quantity squared is equal to 4c quantity of x minus h. This time, if c is greater than 0, the parabola will open to the right or opens right, and c if less than 0, parabola will opens to the left or opens left. Now let us proceed in transforming the given standard equation to its general format. It's the same process, but on this part, isa lang yung gagamitan natin ng special product or ng FOIL method. It's always the left side, and the right side, you can easily distribute the constant outside the parentheses. So let us start with number 1, x plus 3 quantity squared is equal to 4 multiplied by y minus 1. Okay? So on the left, use special product, FOIL method, but the answer on this one would be x squared plus 6x plus 9. And then, sa kabila, pwede nyo na siyang i-distribute. So, para hindi tayo nalilito, hindi ko muna siya i-distribute. Lagay ko muna dyan para step by step tayo. So, number 1 would be apply special products or FOIL method to expand the left side. So, yun yung una ha. Expand the left side. Pangalawa, distribute the terms or rather distribute the coefficient on the right side of the equal sign. So, magkakaroon tayo ng, kopyahin ko yung x squared plus 6x plus 9. So, magkakaroon tayo ng 4y minus 4. Dinistribute. Okay? So, minultiply itong 4 na to kay y at si 4 minultiply kay negative 1. Kaya nagkaroon tayo ng 4y minus 4. Then number 3, arrange na natin. Arrange all terms on the right side. So, para equal to 0 na siya. So, magiging x squared plus 6x minus 4y plus 9 plus 4 is equal to 0. So, nilipat ko na, transpose ko na yung 4y tsaka negative 4 by arranging all the terms on the right side. This should be left side rather than right. Left side of the equal sign. So, it would be number 4, x squared plus 6x minus 4y plus 13 is equal to 0. Add the constant to get the final answers. So, yun po siya. Ito na yung final answer natin. So, ganun lang kabilis. No need to pahabain pa yung solution nyo. So, nandiyan na yung mga dapat nyong tandaan na gagawin. So, let us apply what is written on the right side on to our next example. Example number 2. This time, it's x minus 2 quantity squared is equal to 8 multiplied by y plus 3. Again, expand natin si x minus 2. So, from x minus 2, it would become x squared minus 4x plus 4 is equal to 8 multiplied by y plus 3. Number 2, it would be x squared minus 4x plus 4. This time, expand natin yung nasa right side. 8y plus 24. Number 3, arrange na natin sila sa left side. So, x squared minus 4x minus 8y plus 4 minus 24 is equal to 0. And as our final answer, it would be x squared minus 4x minus 8y minus 20 is equal to 0. So, this is your final answer. On to the third example. Third example, this time, y naman yung given, tapos may negative tayo sa coefficient sa right side. Same process pa din, wala namang magbabago doon. Y squared plus 6y plus 9 is equal to negative 6 multiplied by x plus 4. Then we will have y squared plus 6y plus 9 is equal to negative 6x minus 24. Then for number 3, y squared plus 6y. This time, arrange na natin siya. Dapat nasa format siya ng by squared plus cx plus dy plus e is equal to 0. So, kasunod muna yung negative 6x. So, pag nilipat, magiging positive 6x na siya plus 6y. Then plus 9 minus, instead minus, it would be plus 24. So, our final answer would be y squared plus 6x plus 6y plus 33 is equal to 0. So, this is your final answer. So, naka-arrange siya dyan ng 6x and 6y, magkasunod pa rin. Susunod pa rin niya yung general format natin. Okay? And last but not the least, this time magbigay tayo ng fraction, no? So, ganun pa rin naman, expand pa rin, wala ring magbabago dun sa process natin. So, it would be x squared. So, paano uli ba kinukuha yung middle term? It is twice the product of the first term and the second term. Ano ibig sabihin lang nun? Yung 1/3, multiply natin yan by 2. So, 1/3 times 2 is equal to 2/3. So, that would be 2/3 x. Then yung last term, twice square the last term. So 1/3 times 1/3 or 1/3 squared is equal to 1 over 9. Then multiply the copy yung 8. So copy yung 8y plus 14. So 14, sorry, 1/4 pala. So 1 over 4. Then distribute nyo na yung 8 na yon. So copy the left side is equal to 8y. So 8 times 1/4 is 8 divided by 4, which is equal to 2. So for number 3, arrange muna natin sila. X squared plus 2/3 x minus 8y plus 1 over 9 minus 2 is equal to 0. May dalawa kayong option dito. Pwede nyong i-add si 1 over 9 tsaka negative 2 or 1 over 9 minus 2, or pwede nyo munang tanggalin agad yung fraction or denominators para wala tayong fraction sa general equation natin. I prefer to add or simplify the coefficient or constant first. So 1 over 9 minus 2, kailangan ko munang hanapin yung LCD at gawin silang parehong denominator. So 1 over 9 minus 2, ito ay 1 over 9, then magiging negative 18 over 9 siya. Okay? So, pag-aralan ulit, paano ba nangyari to or saan to nakuha since tinuro siya sa inyo nung grade school on how to add, subtract, dissimilar fractions, no? So, pwede naman gumamit ng calculator na rin kung hindi kayo sure sa sagot nyo, but it is x squared plus 2/3 x minus 8y minus 17 over 9 is equal to 0. Di pa tayo tapos since may fraction tayo and 3 and 9, kailangan natin hanapin ulit ang LCD. Ang LCD niyan ay 9. So yung 9 na yon, ang LCD natin, i-multiply natin siya sa buong equation, no? So that's step number 5 before we have our final answer. So x squared plus 2/3 x minus 8y minus 17 over 9 is equal to 0. So 9 ulit dun sa kabila. So it would be distribute 9 to each of the terms. So the final answer would be 9x squared plus 9 divided by 3. The denominator is 3. So 9 divided by 3 is 3 times the numerator 2. So that would be 6x minus 8 times 9 would be equal to 72y. Ganun din, 9 divided by 9 is 1 times the numerator 17. So minus 17 is equal to 0. So therefore, this is your final answer. So that's all for our video lesson on transforming the standard equation of a parabola into its general format. So for the next video lesson, our next topic would be getting the different properties given the standard equation of a vertical parabola that opens upward or downward, and a parabola that is horizontal with a parabola with opening to the left or to the right.